All right, this is the NFL QuickCap for Week 6 in the NFL from High Hopes Sportscast. These Thursday night games, they're ugly. They're not getting any better. So the first game here is Thursday night, Washington Commanders against the Chicago Bears. This was a sloppy game as of the other Thursday night games. The Commanders do get the win here over the Chicago Bears, 12-7. Carson Wentz did get injured in this game, but the Commanders come out on top. Both teams are now 2-4. All right, the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. There's a lot of upsets this week. The Falcons, Mariota gets a rushing touchdown in this game. They upset the 49ers 28-14. No, the Falcons did not blow a double-digit lead this time. Both teams are now 3-3 at 500. The New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. The Browns have quite a few muff punts this season so far. The Patriots, Bailey Zappe Hour. He's doing very good. Replaced with Mac Jones. The Browns just couldn't get it done. It was kind of back and forth all game, but the Patriots do get the win, 38-15. The Patriots are now 3-3. The Browns are 2-4, and they're waiting for Deshaun Watson to come save the day. Probably not, but then we got the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers. This was another upset. Little fun fact here, the Packers have only scored 10 points in their last 6 quarters of football. That goes back to the London game against New York Giants. Zach Wilson and the Jets, how about them Jets? They beat the Packers 27-10. The Jets are now 4-2, and the Packers fall down to 500 at 3-3. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. This literally went back and forth. It's weird to see that the Colts are above 500 at the season, despite how they have been playing this year. The Colts do win against the Jacksonville Jaguars 34-27. The Colts are 3-2-1. The Jaguars fall to 2-4. All right, the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins. Kind of boring first half, no scoring. This was a battle of the defenses, it seemed like. Their starting quarterback for the game was Skylar Thompson, the rookie. He gets injured with a thumb injury. Teddy Bridgewater comes in, and it was kind of back and forth. There was a fumble by Jalen Waddle. The Vikings defense had 6 sacks in this game, 2 picks, a long 53-yard touchdown run by Dalvin Cook. The Vikings take this win into the bye week 24-16. The Vikings are now 5-1 into the bye, and the Dolphins fall to 500 at 3-3. All right, the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, they won the national championship in the Saints Stadium. They're back. Joe Burrow was wearing Jamar Chase's college jersey pregame. They connected for a 60-yard touchdown pass at the end of the game. The Bengals pull out this win 30-26. The Bengals are now 3-3, and the Saints are 2-4. All right, the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. The Ravens have been blowing double-digit leads a lot this season. They could be 6-0, but they are sitting at 500 again. The Giants, how about them Giants, man? They're no joke. The Giants win 24-20 over the Ravens. Giants are 5-1, and like I said, the Ravens are 3-3 now. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tom Brady versus the rookie Kenny Pickett. All I can say is Tom Brady was not happy. to put it nicely, he said he did not come here to lose to Kenny Pickett. The Steelers somehow beat the Buccaneers by 2 points, 20-18. The Steelers are now 2-4, and the Buccaneers fall to 3-3. All right, the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. This game, there's really only one notable thing about this game, and that is wide receiver for the Panthers, Robbie Anderson, gets into an argument on the sideline with his wide receivers coach. The interim head coach, Steve Wilkes, kicks him out of the game, tells him to go to the locker room. He's gone, and more on him later. But the Rams do win this game 24-10 over the Panthers. The Rams are 500, 3-3, and the Panthers fall to 1-5. All right, the Battle of the Birds, Arizona Cardinals and Seattle Seahawks. Kyler Murray, I believe he was sacked like 6 times in this game. He loses Marquise Brown in this game. The Seahawks do get it done 19-9. Seahawks are now 3-3. Cardinals are 2-4. And the Cardinals get DeAndre Hopkins back next week, but they will be without Hollywood Brown. The Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. We all thought this was going to be a very entertaining game. We all remember that divisional matchup. I believe it was last year, going back and forth. Probably the best game ever to watch. Not really the case this game. It was lower scoring than everyone thought. Late in the game, Patrick Mahomes throws a pick, which kind of seals the deal. The Bills get this win 24-20 over the Chiefs. The Bills are now 5-1. The Chiefs are 4-2. All right, Sunday night football game. This was kind of the most weighted one. The one I was waiting for the most, other than the Vikings game. The Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. I had the Cowboys winning this game just because their defense is so good. Not the case. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles stay undefeated, beat the Cowboys in primetime 26-17. The Eagles are 6-0. The Cowboys fall to 4-2. The Cooper Rush undefeated streak has come to an end, and it looks like Dak Prescott will be back in the starter's chair next week. All right, Monday night game, the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. This was not very good game. Despite Russell Wilson kind of looking like his old self in the first half, he went 10 for 10 in the first half or first quarter, one of those two. But then after that, including overtime, he went 5 for 8. 5 for 18 or something like that. Not very good. Broncos are not good this year. The Chargers get it done in overtime. Dustin Hopkins, game-winning field goal in overtime, 19-16. The Chargers are now 4-2, and the Broncos fall to 2-4. And the teams on bye were the Lions, the Titans, Raiders, and Texans. All right, that is your Week 6 QuickCap. Catch Week 7 QuickCap next week. Thank you.